Hello Samoa, and welcome back to the Farmer Joel Talkback Show. Here on our show is where we give you an insight on what is happening here at Farmer Joel, and also to have important people and special guests join our show. So for today, I'm very excited to say that we finally have our special guest that I've been telling you guys about, I think for the first episode. So here with me, I am very honored to have Miss Litara Ieremia Allan, Miss Pacific Islands, and also Miss Samoa. So Talafalava, Litara, thank you so much for being with us today for our Talkback show. I know how busy your schedule is, but you truly made the time to just be here with us and have a talk about not only your journey, but also in connection to Farmer Joy as well. So maybe I will give you a chance to introduce yourself more to our viewers.
Sure. Elsa Leavasa Feagaimaalii Ieremia Allan. It's an honor and privilege to be serving as the reigning Miss Pacific Islands and Miss Samoa. I have had the opportunity to hold this role for the last year, and we're actually coming up to the Miss Samoa pageant in a couple of weeks, so it's a very reflective and emotional time for me, but a very exciting time. So I'm honored to be here, Elsa Leavasa, and I'm looking forward to talking more today. It'll be fun.
Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. Yeah, as you mentioned, we're getting close to the Miss Samoa, so I hope that through our Talkback show, not only will our viewers get to know you more and also your journey, but also an opportunity for you as well to reflect more. And to be honest, I am very keen to get to know you and how your journey has been, because you're a very inspiring role model for all the youth of Samoa, especially young girls. So yes, I feel like for the past shows I've been talking a lot throughout intros, so I'm gonna cut that. But now we're gonna go straight into getting to know our guest. So I feel like the first question, as you mentioned, is your journey. I am very interested to know what first inspired you to join the pageant.
Thank you for the question. I feel like I'm back getting questions at the pageant stage again. It's a beautiful question. I think any young Samoan girl, one way or another, you hear about the pageant. So I grew up watching the pageants. A lot of my role models were Miss Samoas growing up, but there were also young Samoan women doing rugby, young Samoan women starting businesses. I loved to get into diplomacy when I was a little bit younger as well. So my role models kind of spanned across a whole different array of walks of life. And so I guess the want for me to join the Miss was to hopefully be able to represent all these different areas in a humble way. My faith has had a big part to play in what I felt called to do, and something that I've always been very vocal about is that it's definitely been God, the one that has held me through this position, and one that really presented the opportunity. For a lot of young people, we always kind of think of ourselves, oh no, I can't do that. But literally by the grace of God, I've been able to step into this role and learn a lot and grow a lot. So that's kind of how it started.
Yeah. Amazing. You mentioned learning a lot throughout your reign. I was just keen, what are some key lessons, the specific key lessons that you've learned so far throughout your reign?
Yes, I have a long list. Let me pull it out. Oh my goodness. I would say number one, you can't be anyone other than yourself. And the moment you start to try to be something that you're not, people see right through it. Also, you end up leading yourself astray from what you're called to do if you start being someone that you're not. And so I felt challenged on multiple milestones in this journey. I don't need to be like anyone other than who God's made Litara to be. Some days Litara is goofy. Some days Litara, misses the ball and gets it wrong. But one thing that I always want to be is the true Litara. Someone who hopefully is teachable, someone hopefully is humble, but someone who seizes every opportunity. So that's been a number one lesson. I think number two lesson, I think as Tamaita Samoa, there's a lot of expectations placed upon us, whether you are a Miss Samoa or not. If you're leading your Alkalavo, if you are looking after your grandparents, whatever you are doing, there is a lot of pressure that we can feel. So another lesson that I've learned on the journey is that you cannot do it alone. And sometimes admitting that you need help is the hardest thing to do, especially as young people. We want to make sure that we're there for our family, but when we need help, it's very important that we just put our hand up, say, hey, maybe I got it wrong, or hey, maybe I need support in this. And so that's been a really big journey for me as well. But yeah, those are probably the top two. And there's been a lot of fun along the way too.
Yeah, those are really very, very nice lessons. I feel like also our viewers will be able to learn as well and like take it in as well, the lessons that you've shared. I think it also for me as well at this right now, I'm also reflecting and like learning a lot from you as well. But yes, I think for the next question, I would say, I've heard you had a background in education. How has that like kind of helped you in like your role, or has influenced like your way of like being Miss Samoa on the Pacific Islands?
Well, I think we are all teachers, whether we have formally trained in education or not. If you're an older cousin, if you are parents, if you are a coach or a manager of a sports team, we're all teachers. And so that was a lesson that I took into the role, to think, whether I win a pageant or not, there are young people watching me. And so I have the power to lead them in a good way or lead them in a not so good way. And so it's an encouragement for young people too, that even though you might be young, maybe you're a teenager, there are people watching you, and not in a pressure way, but in a way that you have the power to teach someone. And one thing that I always try to think whenever I get invited to beautiful opportunities like this, even if I impact one young person, it's worth it. And that's the mindset that I was taught as a teacher. If you impact one young person, that's enough. And so that's kind of the legacy that teaching and education has given me in terms of this opportunity and whatever opportunity comes next.
Oh, that's beautiful. I feel like I have so many questions now, like from your answers, but I think I would say the last question that I have for the end of the show. But I think for now we will go into a short commercial break so that I can go over my script again, but yes, so we will now go into a short commercial break and we will be back with you.
Elsa Leavasa Samoa, on behalf of Farmer Joe's, we want to wish all of our beautiful children a wonderful and happy White Sunday. We know that our children are the heartbeat of our families and the future of Samoa. So we want to say a very blessed White Sunday. Manuela Asusau Tamaiti. Alofetele atu.
Welcome back to our Farmer Joe Talkback show with Litara here with us. So for this second segment for our show, we will be going through some promotions that are happening at Farmer Joe and just get an insight of what's happening, so that our viewers can also like have information and knowledge of what's going on, especially this White Sunday. So I feel like I would open up with a question for Miss Litara. This is probably not really a good question, but have you ever shopped at Farmer Joe?
I have.
How often?
I'm probably there every week. They're probably sick of me.
No, they're probably happy to have you. But yes, so I wanted to ask you as well, like, are you aware of any like promotions or things going on at Farmer Joe at the moment? I know that, you know, you're busy, so you might just want to go in and out. You won't really be able to see the posters and everything.
I haven't actually, but do you want to tell me more about this?
Now, this is the part where I yap, but I will try to make it short. Yes, so our first promotion that's going on right now is the FMF promotion, which is spend 10 tala or more, and then you get the chance to spin and win some amazing prizes. So I think for we started last week, but I think my highlight, because I'm sometimes there at the Farmer Joe, checking on things and like how it's going, and I think my highlight is like seeing like the kids. I think one thing that I always did when I was like, families are like standing at the checkout, and there's some kids who are like looking like, what's that big round like spinning thing, and I'm just like trying to tease them. And I think it's amazing to see like families as well like going shopping together.
Nice.
But yes, that is our first promotion, and also the next one is in remembrance for like Pinktober. We have the FMF as well promotion for Pink Pail, where because you know the pails for like the FMF breakfast crackers, the white ones. So if you go to Farmer Joe now, it's pink. So it's gonna pop out and it's gonna stand out, and yes, so that's like an amazing promotion that's going on for FMF, just for Pinktober, and also like for cancer awareness and like celebrating that for this month. Yes, so that is our other promotion, and I now want to ask Ms. Litara, what is your usual shopping items, if you don't mind me asking?
No.
I just want to know if you're in the section that I'm about to ask you about.
We try to go for fresh produce, so our vegetables and whatever we might need if we're cooking. I think supo's like in our cuisine every week as a family, so we always try to get vegetables for that. My household is a range of different ages, so we always try to, you know, have a treat every now and then, but eat well most of the time.
Yes. Well, you heard that, Samoa. Miss Litara chooses Farmer Joe, fresh produce, meat, everything. She shops there every week, so if you want to take a picture with her, who knows, you might see her there at Farmer Joe.
Which one though?
Oh, true. It'll be a secret. Come to me and ask me. But yes, I think my other question is, are you a coffee person or a coffee and sandwich person?
Yes, I am.
Coffee and sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Well, thankfully, like for you, I'm not sure if you've seen in our bakery side, we have our sandwich promotion as well going on. So for this promotion, you can build your own sandwich, and when you buy your sandwich, you get a free coffee and also a free croissant.
Nice.
Croissant, yeah. You get a free croissant. So that is our ongoing promotion right now. And yeah, if you're a coffee person or a tea person, you know, stop by Farmer Joe. You not only get your snack or like breakfast and like food in the morning, but you also get your coffee as well to get you going throughout the day. But yes, so I think now I have like a fun question I want to ask you. If you could ask Farmer Joe to build your, like, how would I say this? Like your sandwich, like Miss Samoa sandwich, or like, you know, like your, what's that word? I forgot.
Dream sandwich.
Yeah, your dream sandwich. What would you say?
Oh no!
Contain?
Pressure.
Anything.
Okay, well, it would depend on the day, but I think a standard all throughout would be like a tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
With some tuna, some lettuce, some cucumber, a little bit of mayo.
Yes. And
ready to go.
Ready to go. Well, you know, at Farmer Joe, you can find all of that. So if you want to try the special sandwich recommended by Samoa, then go to Farmer Joe and you can get the exact things in it. But yes, I think on that, we also wanted to like introduce. It's not happening yet, but we have a also special item that's going to be introduced to Farmer Joe. So I can only brief, I'm not sure when it will start, but it will start soon. So we will have like this special Saturday where you can buy like a hot dog with different unique sausages that will be used every week. So when you come this week, it might be like the local Top Chef Chef's Choice sausage, or the next week you might go and there's like the Hellas sausage. So it'll change up every week. So I think that's like the excitement in like just going to buy like a treat for like Saturday afternoon, and you wouldn't know what you're expecting. So I think that's also something as well that I wanted to share for our promotions. But yes, I think that is all for our promotions, and I think I would like to end off with the question that I was going to ask. If I'm sure our viewers are like all different ages, if you could give the youth that are watching at this time like just one word of encouragement or like an advice on how, like, you know, we're moving towards the end of the year and everything, so like it'll be nice to like have that word of encouragement to finish the year strong. So yes, what would be like some words of encouragement and advice that you would give them?
Yeah. Well, I started my journey with a scripture, and I think I'll definitely end my story with the same scripture. And that is, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness cannot put it out. To all of our youth watching, no matter what you're going through, I don't know what kind of hardship might be happening or good things happening in your life, that no matter how dark it feels, the light shines brighter in the darkness. So I recently had an opportunity to go and spend Pinktober starting the month with Salani Bright Horizons, and one of the things I spoke about with our Paddle for Pink opportunity, our Pinktober event, was that we can turn pain into purpose. That a lot of the time, the things that you struggle with, or a lot of the time the things that cause you the most pain, is the very opportunity for you to find purpose in. So I just wanted to encourage everyone as we end the year, let us end it strong, but in a place where we can turn that hardship into good things, whether it be schoolwork, whether it be youth work, whether it be at home. You can turn that into something that will help another person.
Yes. That's amazing. Beautiful words, Ms. Litara. And I'm sure the viewers who are watching, they're probably very grateful for being able to listen in and like hear a little bit about your journey, and also some words of encouragement and like the lessons that you've learned as well throughout your journey as Miss Samoa and also like Miss Pacific Islands. But yes, I think that is a wrap up for us. Thank you once again, Ms. Litara, for joining us. I'm very honored to have you. I would have never in a million years thought that I would meet Miss Samoa, Miss Pacific Island during their reign. So it is an honor, especially for us here at Farmer Joe, to have you here with us and be able to talk more and getting to know you as well.
Thank you.
So I myself will definitely go home with the words that you've shared and like instill it in also like my personal journey as well. So thank you so much. I think I would give you this opportunity if you want to say any final remarks or any final words from you.
Well, thank you so much, sis Elsa. It's been delight to be here with you. When I'm running my podcast, I'm on the other side, so it feels so different to be on this side. But Ma'aro Lava, thank you so much to our family at Farmer Joe's for your support, your ongoing support of my work, as well as Samoa Tourism. And just a big thank you for highlighting youth stories. And I think shout out to any youth watching. May this inspire you to start something of your own.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Litara. Well, that is all from us, Samoa. I think I would also want to ask Ms. Litara if we could both just wish a happy White Sunday to all of our fellow viewers. So, on the count of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Happy White Sunday! That was not rehearsed well. But yes, happy White Sunday, Samoa. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Farmer Joe Talkback show. Remember, this is not the final one. We will have more of our guests joining us for future Talkback shows. So if you're interested, you could always flick us a message if you want to join our Talkback show. But yes, that is all from us, and thank you so much for tuning in. Topase Club.
Elsa Leavasa Samoa. On behalf of Farmer Joe's, we want to wish all of our beautiful children a wonderful and happy White Sunday. We know that our children are the heartbeat of our families and the future of Samoa. So we want to say a very blessed White Sunday. Manuela Asusau Tamaiti. Alofetele.